Alright, how's my mic compared to desktop? Actually, let me bring down desktop volume because the game is probably going to be loud. Let's see. Yeah, the game's probably going to be loud. So, I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a little while. Okay, some stuff's there's something I might not be able to reach because things just acting up on me. I don't know. Yeah, I need to do. I need to go on the settings right quick. Desktop settings. Cause good lord, it's just not. Oh, jeez Christ, where is it? I need to adjust the what desktop? Let me see. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. What's the thing on the bottom? I forgot what it's called. I'm losing my mind here. I need to fix this before I actually start playing because of how the resolution's adjusted. I can't switch out. I can't switch the buttons. There's certain stuff I can't reach, so I need to adjust the display accordingly. Otherwise, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh. What is it called? That thing on the bottom. What, desktop button? I should have figured this out beforehand, but it's like no, taskbar. That's what I meant to put. Taskbar. I don't know why I forgot what it was. Okay. Okay, if I do okay. It should make things easier. Hello, got to work. Yeah, thank goodness. Oh yeah, it's because well, Tay, here's the thing, it's because I'm using OBS. I think you mentioned you use it. I'm using OBS. I used to use Streamlabs, but it was giving me a lot of fuss when it came to the NR2003 streaming. So I figured it's just best I get rid of it. It's such a pain. Our OBS, yeah, it's really good. And I didn't know better at the time because well, I kind of just picked whatever was there. I think I typed streaming app or whatever, and OBS streaming OBS seemed cool until it turned out it really wasn't. Like I could eventually get it to work, but it usually takes 20-30 minutes or so for me to do it. I think it's one of the reasons why I never live streamed like the offline leagues I did. Thank God OBS is free. Yeah, same here. Especially when I don't have a job or whatnot. It's great that's free. Yeah, it's really great that's free. Let's see if I can get a Discord call from someone. I'll probably just. Alright, let's see if I could. Oh, here it is. Alright, so, for this, I don't know how many people are gonna show up for this, but I might as well start up anyway. So yeah, NR2003 is back, kind of. Like, again, this has been a temporary computer in another location. That's why I don't really do stuff as frequent. And that's why I haven't done NR. I think when I started using this one, I got NR pretty much immediately. But one of the biggest problems, I don't know how this is gonna run. For starters, because I tried to record like a sample race, but oh my gosh, no matter what I did with the resolution, I had to cut down the resolution a lot. In fact, as you can tell on screen, it's not exactly 16 by 9. And that's because, well, I mean, I can, but the frames are going to be awful. And just recording a video is a pain. Like, not a pain, but it's like it freezes up a bit. I don't know how it's going to be on here, but here it is. NASCAR Canada Series. If anyone else asks what this is, I'll just explain it later. But the NASCAR Canada Series, or here it says Pinty Series 2017. But I guess the car has pretty much remained the same since 2017, so any like 2025 car sets are just put onto this mod, which I already put the car sets, the current 20, oh jeez, I dropped them. I put the 2025 car sets into this game, I think about 10 minutes before starting the stream. Because, yeah, Canada Series is already 4 races in. On NR2003, I get about 8 to 15 FPS. Oh boy. Yeah, so it could be really dodgy. For me, the frames are fine. At least on the computer I had. I mean, well, computer I still have, but it's just there's not really any sound and it has a lot of issues. I can't record on that computer, right? The computer I've had for years, by the way. This one is a smaller computer. It can still work some stuff. Rigs or Rods works for when I'm doing my monster truck stuff on there. But NR2003 is a different thing. The mouse for me is not very good. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. That's what kind of sucks about this. I mean, yeah, that's what kind of sucks about NR2003 is that you still need a good computer. That's what helped with, like, the computer my dad got me. It was, I think it was just a normal computer, but he put, like, extra stuff in there. So it would, like, games could work on it. That's how Wreckfest, when I bought Wreckfest on Steam, Wreckfest was still an issue for my computer, but, like, I was able to fumble the settings to where it can actually run a decent amount of frames. Like, it can run a competent amount of frames without being a problem. It's decent when playing online and everything, so. For me, it was BMG. Oh boy, I almost got BMG, but the thing is, I guess I didn't want to get BMG. I think because I got it like, what was it, 3 years ago at this point. I got like a $50 Steam card, and with that I probably could have gotten both Wreckfest and BMG at the same time. Maybe, I don't know. It depends on whatever game was on sale. But I went with Wreckfest because I thought that would be, easier to. I thought I'd be able to run that a lot better than BMG. For some reason, I thought BMG required a whole lot of hardware, which isn't the case. I think BMG could still run fine on a decent computer. It's just that the gaming computer, like, you could throw more stuff in it, do more stuff in it. Now I have no idea what the password is to that. I can't. Oh, jeez. That sucks. With a password on a computer, there's a way. I've been learning this in trade. I forgot what it was. You have to. It's a way of. You have to, like, take apart a computer. It's something you have to pull out to reset a password. I forgot what it was. $40 down the drain. Oh boy. If you're talking about a computer, though, there is a way to reset a password. I just forgot how. Like, there's a way to reset a computer password. If that's what you mean by account, I'm not sure. Alright, so I'm gonna put some on Steam, not the. Oh, jeez. If you're able, I mean, if Steam is attached to your Google account, or if you use the Google account, which I don't know, because I always, I don't know, I attach a lot of my stuff to my Google. But I just go on manage passwords or whatever to see. If the Steam account is on its own, then I wouldn't know the solution to that. It might be lost. It's taking 5 days to load. It always does that when I haven't booted it up in a while. Okay, that's my custom card. This is from something else, though. Now, this is the mod in its entirety. Okay, my dad's old Gmail. That doesn't really work because the account was. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. I see what you mean. So here is Good lord, I can't speak. Okay. Yeah. So this is the mod NASCAR Pinty Series. Which, if you don't know what Pinty's is, Pinty's like, what's a brand? Like, if you've ever heard, if you know like how like hot wings or chicken wings, nuggets or whatever, is like how it's in like a frozen. It's like frozen in like the store or whatever. You get like a box of frozen like chicken wings and nuggets, that kind of thing. Pinty's is a Quebec brand of that. So Pinty's makes frozen chicken wings, frozen nuggets, this and that. My family never gets it. I guess because there's just better deals out there when it comes to frozen meats or frozen meats that are already like cooked from factory. But that's basically what Pinty's is, and it's sponsored NASCAR. Which, I mean, it was for a while. It was called the Canadian Tire Series, which makes sense. Canadian Tire. That is a crazy sponsorship for NASCAR. Yeah, it really is. But it fits with Canada, especially when the Canada Series tends to mainly be, at least since NASCAR purchased it, it mainly tends to be in the East anyway, like Quebec and Ontario, so it makes sense. Like, I know, like, I mean, Canada Series schedule right now is a lot more diverse, but I know, like, if you watch, like, stuff from 2015, 2017, it's a lot of stuff from Quebec and Ontario. Like, to be the most ideal, this is probably just my opinion on this. I think the most ideal area for like when it comes to like the racing scene in Canada is Ontario. A lot of stuff tends to happen out there, and the APC Late Model Series. Like if you heard of the Cars Tour, happens it happens down there in the U.S. The APC Late Model Series is basically the Cars Tour of like for Canada. Essentially, there's not like the car counts about 15 or so cars. Like the counts are still not particularly the best, but I think that's an economy issue. That could possibly be an economy issue because everything's up now and it's rough, especially when in Canada the Canadian dollar is more. It's always more. So if you put in like if you come to Canada and get like convert US dollars. So if you convert like $25, you probably get 40 out of it. Like 40 Canadian out of it. Dollar is rough. At least it's not as bad as Trinidad, my goodness. Like Trinidad currency that I had recently. It's garbage. No matter US or Canada, Trinidad currency is bad. Where is it? Oh, okay, here it is. Alright. So, I'm gonna go through the series now. At least try to. Going through Canadian dollar system is weird. Oh, you mean like because they're like coins or... I don't know how, because I don't know how that happened, but I do know that the Canadian dollar thing, it was a problem, especially if you watch the NHL. If you watch the NHL or whatever, like if you've heard of Winnipeg Jets, the current version of the Winnipeg Jets is from like 2012 onwards. The original Winnipeg Jets, which Winnipeg is in Manitoba, and Manitoba is next to Ontario. Just had to mention that for those who don't know. But the Winnipeg Jets, the original ones, I don't remember, I don't think it was the main factor, but I think the Canadian dollar is what killed off the team, essentially. Now, I don't know, the economy was really weird in the 90s, and it did kill off a few teams, well, US and Canadian just alike. So yeah, Canada Series, I gotta mention this. So actually, I might as well show you the current one. Now this, I was able to get a lot of the files from my computer, my other computer, put it onto like Mega, and then go on this computer and plug it out of Mega onto here. Which is why this car set's out of whack, because this car isn't real, by the way. This isn't real at all. Joey McCollum, this is real. There's a slight freeze, and I don't like that. I hope the game is good. Screen froze. Oh, Jesus. Let me see. Yeah, I don't. Christ. I probably clicked something. Yeah, it's weird. I probably clicked something. Let me see. I know when I click on a car, it slightly freezes. I hope that's not an issue. Alright. Yeah, it's whenever I click on it. So even if I'm... So, like, you see my mouse on here. Whenever... If I hold it... Oh, it stopped doing it. Okay. Okay, it stopped. Yeah, for a bit it stopped. Join Jen on your Discord. I don't know what you mean by Jen, though. Not sure what you mean by Jen. Oh, general. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of just doing things, especially when I'm on the Discord on my phone to look at stuff usually. Yeah, I'm on my phone. I'm usually on my phone for Discord stuff because, like, I don't know. I just prefer it like that. I don't like having. I used to have Discord. I used to run the Discord on the computer and then play at the same time, but it just seemed kind of noisy for me. I didn't like to just. I don't know. I just didn't like putting it together. Or I didn't like having it over each other. Well, that or I just couldn't be bothered to adjust volume. Either way, it's just not really something I've been comfortable doing. I think I did it once. I think I did it once where I do an NR stream and I'm in the Discord general. It was a mess. It was bad. I couldn't adjust it, especially on a computer. I don't know. I might have Discord and NR stream at the same time. It's just until I can figure it out. I don't know. I just want to keep it simple. See what I could do. But okay, I'm just gonna try and go through the series. The Pinty series 2017. So most of these cars are real. Like I said, this number one here isn't, as far as I know. I could be wrong on that, but who knows. Joey McComb, I don't know much about. I'll just go through the drivers right quick in this one, and then I'll show you 2025 and what's going on there. Jason Hathaway. 3-car OMG, I love it. Yeah, it's awesome. Which, fun fact, I could be wrong, because I've seen some older Nationwide Series paint schemes with Kubota on it. But this is when I first learned about Kubota tractors. It was on this car. At least the 2020 version. I love Hathaway's 2020 version more, with the black on the or more black here, and I think the number's color was different bit. And by that point, it was a Camaro by 2020. Why is Robbie Gordon? Okay, that one I'm gonna explain this. This one I was able to pluck. The mods from my other computer, put it on like Mega, which is just basically some sort of Google Drive some kind. Then I went to this computer, plucked the files out of Mega onto this NR. And I remember I messed around with the car sets a bit. So that's why I don't think Robbie Gordon and this Hero Ikari car are actually part of the mod if you download it. Robbie Gordon, yeah, someone made a Campy World Robbie Gordon scheme and it's awesome. It is awesome. Yeah, it's a really awesome car. So, oh boy, and I just realized I'm gonna mention this right now. This is my first stream back since I made that Quentin stream, which I don't know if you guys were there for that one, but I did make that was a fun stream for me because it was just me going off on a guy who I felt was just mentally unstable. I felt like he was mentally unstable. That was just the conclusion I went to. Because he has a tendency to crash out a lot. And that's why I made that stream. That was like, man, 6 months ago? I could be wrong on that, but it's been 6-7 months. What does a 10 look like? Let me see. The 10. Luke Hawkes. I don't know this guy. And the thing was, I think I started watching Canadian Tire Series back in 2015, But then I sort of watched it sporadically from then on. Then I got back into the series in 2020. And because Canada, I'm gonna assume because Canada's COVID restrictions were a lot higher. There were more restrictions in Canada in general. That the Canada Series only had 6 races in 2020, which, by the way, they only run about 10 to 12, 13 races in a given season. But in 2020 it was just 6, and Jason Hathaway was the champion. And Hathaway's been around since like 2007, maybe before that. Like, a lot of these guys are up there in age, or at least the stars. A lot of their stars have been racing for decades and other stuff. Wish I could play NR. Yeah, well, I didn't think it was possible on this computer because it's a small computer. It's a small computer, but it's still got some capabilities. JF Dumoulin. I'm going to mention this. So, JF Dumoulin, it doesn't show team names, which sucks because usually I don't know the team names. Doesn't Ryan Vargas race in Canada? Oh, I'm going to get to that. I'm just going through 2017 first, and then I'm going to show you the current one because I just downloaded all the 2025 car sets because the guy who makes, I forgot the name of the guy who makes all the car sets for this series. I think Phillips something. He just loves making the car sets for this. Gonna play NASCAR 25 when it comes out. I mean, I'd like to, but the problem is, even, like, let's just assume for a minute that my other computer that I've been using for years, like, let's just say that computer didn't break. And that computer, it's basically a normal computer with some extra bits thrown in there so the game could work. So some games could work. Playing Wreckfest on that other computer was kind of messy. I had to adjust the settings a lot just so the frames were somewhat competent. So I feel like I need to add more stuff. Let's just assume that computer wasn't broken. I had to have added more stuff in there in order for NASCAR 25 to work. And as if I could afford it. Like, there's a lot of factors as to why I just don't have, like, the current games and stuff in general. Like, I got Wreckfest years after it came out. And even though I'm psyched for Wreckfest 2, I knew for sure I wouldn't have been able to use it. I'm going to get NASCAR 25, yeah. And Alex Obey? Oh, yeah, Alex Obey. Alex Obey. He ran in the Canada Series. I think he's a champion, too. I'll have to look at Racing Reference, but I think Alex Obey is also a champion in the series. It was Go Fast. Oh, wow, Go Fast. Okay, that's pretty cool. This looks exactly like what Jeffrey Earnhardt ran in the Cup Series. I think down to the team and sponsor with a bunch of sponsors all over. Yeah, Canada Series, you will notice this. Like, cars have sponsors everywhere. Go Fast. Wait, that's the name? Yeah, Go Fast, yeah. Though this could be wrong, though I don't know. But the Canada Series, man, that, like... Yeah, you'd be surprised. Actually, okay, I know it froze for a second. I just had to bring down the volume. Yeah, okay, let's see if it fixes itself. I hope it fixes itself. I gotta mention that real quick. So, okay, it fixed itself. You'd be surprised what teams are running up in Canada. It's crazy. Peter Clue, the Clue family, they still race sporadically right now. We need his face on the car now. Oh, yeah. Okay, I get what you mean. That Old Spice joke. That would be interesting. Robin Buck. I might have heard that name. Kyle Petty. I'm telling you this now. Kyle Petty did not run in Canada. This is a custom as well. Adam Andretti is a real name. That did run in the series. I don't know if he's related to the famous Andretti family. That might be a coincidence. The legend DJ. Oh, yeah, I skipped over. I hate myself. Okay. I forgot. So for those of you guys who don't know, like, because before NASCAR acquired it, CASCAR it was called, which is C for Canada. And DJ Kennington has been racing back in the CASCAR days. And I think Castrol's pretty much supported him the entire time. Now, this one's pretty cool, but I do love his current scheme in 2025. Alex Tagliani, IndyCar driver. I think he stopped racing now. I don't know. It might be sporadic. Raymond Gay. And yes, that is how you say his name. The commentary, or at least that's how commentary says it. Unless commentary's wrong. But Raymond Gay, that's how you say it. Remember when DJ made the cup starts? Oh, yeah, I remember that. I was actually, because I was watching and I knew who DJ Kennington was, I was hyped. I was really psyched for the 2017 Daytona 500 because I'm like, oh, DJ Kennington, what is he doing down here? Like, what's he doing in Daytona? And honestly, it makes sense because Canada Series off season, it's weird. The season starts around, I think, May, either April or May, and then it stops in like October. Like remember, it's even less starts than ARCA. So like any Canada Series regular could just like try a Daytona 500 if they wanted to, if they have nothing else to do. Random but cool to see. Yeah, it was. Especially, like, I don't know, I like the extra touch of Castrol on that blue and white car. Which Dodge was out by that point, so, like, you know. It felt weird seeing him not being a Dodge, but hey. Is it us or Canada Jason White? Oh, yeah, I forgot there's two different Jason Whites. But Canada Jason White, yeah. He hasn't ran. I don't think he's ran a Canada Series in years, though. He's kind of just stuck in the U.S., which is interesting. M.A. Cameron is the current superstar. We'll get to him in a minute. Donald Teague, Mercedes-Benz dealership. Circuit iCar, or no, it says Circuit Acura. Whoops. Okay, yeah, that's an interesting scheme. But I think he's sponsored by a Mercedes dealership somewhere. Simon Dionvien. This is a cool one, too. Though I mainly prefer DJ. Andrew Ranger. This guy's been in IndyCar. I know that for sure. He's ran an IndyCar for a bit. He tried, and he was in a NASCAR Nationwide Series back in the late 2000s. Though I think he mainly stuck to the Canada Series because that's where he was a 2007 champion. Let me see. I think both made truck starts for a tri. I don't know, but that would be cool to see. Actually, especially since next year, since the Rams coming back, hey, DJ could probably make a start in the truck series in a Ram. That could be pretty cool. 25 looks like the Michael Self 25. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. I didn't see it at first. Yeah, the Michael Self car. Fist that's 25 as well. Davey Allison, I think that's also that. I don't know who threw this in. I don't know why I put these real drivers into this car set. Armani Williams, which yes, I forgot he ran up north. By the way, DJ Kennington, he's an owner driver. This guy, he's an owner driver. So it's usually it's DJ Kennington in the 17, and then whoever he could throw into the 28. Which, by the way, Riley Herbst did run the 28 at some point. I don't know when, but I know it happened. Let me skip along just so we can get to 2025 to do a comparison. Cool car. Haven't seen much of it lately. LP Dumoulin. Now, I'll tell you this now. WeatherTech's been sponsoring LP Dumoulin for years. This guy is a 3-time Canada Series champion. He won the championship in 2021, which will be relevant in a minute because I'm going to show you something. WeatherTech's been sponsoring him long before they got to SVG and Connor Zilisch. The Klim, I think father and daughter duo. Last I checked, know nothing about him though. Don't know anything about him. Gary Clue, this guy had his own this dude had his own little challenge show. I don't know what it was. I think it was called Driving Me Crazy. This guy hosted it. It's crazy. I don't know much about it. WeatherTech also sponsors Zane Smith? I clicked the wrong thing. I guess I missed that. Huh. So it's every time I click over Streamlabs, I think it slightly freezes. I think that's what's going on. I'm checking stuff. 71. Yeah, okay, yeah, I know what you mean. Okay. I was like, because I'm used to Zane Smith in a Ford. I'm like, what are you talking about? Then I remembered he drove for Spire for 1 year. And it did support, I think it was for Daytona. David Thorndike still races to this day. Don't know about him. That's a custom, because that's a Lego, that's a made-up Lego brand. So that's a custom. Kevin Lacroix, tell you this now, he's basically the Denny Hamlin of the Canada Series. Because he's won, despite winning so many races, he never won a championship. Even in 2024, actually, you know what? You guys, anyone curious, watch the 2024 season. I'm not going to spoil the champion for that. But poor Lacroix, man. Caden Lapsevich, which, by the way, for any of you who don't know about... For any of you who knows who Trayton Lapsevich is, Caden is the older brother, and he was actually a champion, but he ran out of funding. So now this guy here, he's been a spotter for... He's actually been a crew chief for one of the Venturini drivers in ARCA. I don't know which... or maybe not Venturini, but I know he's a crew chief for someone in ARCA. Some big team in ARCA. I don't know who, though. So at least he's still in racing in some capacity, but someone needs to sponsor this guy. Because he was really good, and it just cut short because, like, no sponsors. Especially when the Canada Series isn't that big, if that makes sense. Like, this guy is sporadic. That one... Donald Chisel. Not Danny. I thought I said Danny. None of these guys racing. There's a Matt Kenseth's car. Sad fact about this, I think this guy died from cancer a few years ago. I'm not sure if he's related to Jason White. I don't know, because White's a common last name, so who knows. But I do know that this guy died of cancer. I had no idea who he was. I just saw an article when I was looking through, I was trying to see the roster at the time. Which I thought really sucks, even though I didn't know him. Now, okay, you've seen all those. Let's go through 20. I put a lot in here. Okay, Canada, that's a lot. Yeah, he put the car sets by, like, yeah. Okay, Canada. Okay, 2021. You guys, I don't know if you're prepared for this. Here it is. The numbers are not in order. Are you kidding me? Okay, their numbers are not in order, but whatever. So, I'm going to go through this. TJ Renamato. Don't know much about him, but it's like, I think this is a 3-car operation here. White Motorsports, whatever. Brett Taylor out of Alberta. Driving for the 3-car. Yeah, so basically after Jason... I don't have the 20... I just realized I don't have the 2020 cars in here. But that 3-car you saw earlier, that Kubota Tractors one, yeah, he won a 2020 championship and I guess retired. Until he came out of retirement in 2024. Click the number to change number or... Actually, you know what? I wasn't gonna, but might as well. I might as well. Makes it easier. So this TJ, then Brett Taylor. And yeah, by the way, in Canada, the number placements... I guess it isn't mandated to be in the middle. So it could be wherever. It could be here. It could be forward a bit. It could be right there where the 3 is. Or it could be behind, on the back there, the quarter panel. Behind the quarter panel. Which some schemes look really cool with the number back there. So it doesn't seem to happen much anymore. Like right now, it doesn't seem to happen much anymore. But yeah, that is a thing. There's just no restriction. Pete Shepard III, I think, is a late model driver. Brett Taylor, yeah. Shea Gamel, I think, is a late model too. DJ Kennington. Okay, there you go. So you see how this is basically just his 2017 scheme, but the number placements just shifted. Because I think it's pretty much the same. Tagliani's cars, Viagra, yeah. Yeah, I forgot he was sponsored by Viagra. Oh, jeez. Trayton Labs. Okay, here's the one I'm telling you about. Trayton Labsovich, he made like 2 ARCA starts this year for one was for Venturini, the other was for Nitro Motorsports, which is the number 70 Toyota, and he led every single lap at Berlin this year in ARCA. Dude just walked over, and Trayton is a 2023 champion, and I guess in order to really climb up the ranks, he raced in the Cars Tour last year, and I think he still is this year. but like now he's making ARCA starts. Mark Antoine Cameron in that 20. Oh man, I don't like this one. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this one. He's had better 2022. He's had better 22 paint schemes. That's not good. By the way, that 51. The 20 that 51 man. But LP, yeah, this guy, he's a 2021 champion. I don't remember this version. Actually, it's a decent car. I don't know. Sometimes, I guess it just depends on the paint scheme, but some of them just don't work with the number that far back. Maybe it just depends on whatever sponsor they have here. But this one, yeah, I wanted to show you that one. That is a real car. Yeah, that's a real car. This baffled me what happened, but it's awesome. It is awesome. Cody, yeah. Yeah. Not Cody Ware, it's Andrew Ranger, But they basically use the exact same scheme. Right? This is 2021. This is when, the Neurotech sponsor. They use the same scheme, but for something else. And yeah, for 1 year and 1 year only, Rick Ware Racing was in the Canada Series. And Andrew Ranger, being Andrew Ranger, actually managed to win a few races in this thing. It's the only wins that Rick Ware has ever gotten in the NASCAR sanction, in any NASCAR sanctioned series ever. And I think that's just because it's Andrew Ranger. So yeah, Andrew almost won the title with this in this thing. So it was basically 1 year and that was it. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know why they backed out. Maybe it just has to do with the economy. Like I said, Canada's economy is just weird. So maybe they thought after 1 year, I guess they thought it wasn't feasible to just run another. Especially when Rick Ware, as a whole, they never have the best teams either. But yet, despite their lack of success, they've dived into all these different things, So maybe that's it. Yeah, he's always dove into a bunch of stuff. Where is it? Okay, I was looking for something. Okay. Now I could get back to. Oh gosh, darn it. Okay, there it is. Alright. This thing's still. Okay. I don't know, whatever it is freezing up on me. Bro was like Justin Haley. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. His teammate, Alex Gannett, which Alex Gannett actually made a few. He's made a few Truck Series starts and maybe 1 or 2 Xfinity starts like a couple years back. But for the most part, he's mainly stuck in Canada. He's won a couple of races. But he didn't really do anything significant with Rick Ware. So, Brent Weller, I don't know much about him. Mark Dilley's been around for years as well. I think he just retired, actually. Kevin Lacroix, again. He actually been sponsored by Napa for a couple of years now. Raphael Lessard. Who remembers Raphael? Which I think I follow him on Facebook or something. Because I'm always getting these late model posts from. I'm always seeing all of Raphael Lessard's late model posts because he does late models up in Quebec. Yeah, okay, I'm going to start racing. I just want to show the Canada thing first. I'm going to be running 2025 stuff. Sorry it took forever. I'm going to be running 2025 stuff. But I might as well show who is in here. And I'm going to use in order to get the most cars out of this, I'm going to use the one from the season opener because the season opener had 28 cars in it. For Kyle Busch Motorsports, yeah. No, not okay. Carlos, not in Cup. I think if you're talking about the Kyle Busch thing, yeah, in trucks. Like he ran like Rafael Lessard ran that number 4 Toyota in 2020. No one liked him for some reason. He wasn't the best, but he won he won the Talladega race, which was shortened by a caution. That's because there was a massive crash. Oh, I know you're Forrest. You use the same picture. You use the same picture. So I kind of noticed right away. Okay, so before we get racing, because I threw some crazy tracks in here before I started. And, yeah, I might as well show you who's here. 2025. Might as well give you, yeah, might as well tell you who is here. Glenn Stiers. I think he has a Native American background. I could be wrong. But he owns Oswego Speedway, which is a dirt track on the Canada Series schedule. Yeah, they're crazy tracks. They're going to be crazy tracks. Like, I forgot. But like, you'll see. They're wacky, sort of. But Glenn Stiers here, yeah, he owns Oswego Speedway, which is on the, or maybe was. I don't know if it still is, but it's on the Canada Series schedule. One of the only dirt races Canada Series ever ran on. JP Bergeron, which, by the way, Chase Briscoe ran this car last year at Oswego Speedway in a one-off. There's Jason Hathaway. Yeah, Hathaway came out of retirement. Yeah, so Jason Hathaway came out of retirement and started racing again. Because I said how he retired after his 2020 championship. I guess he decided to race again. Danny Chisholm, that's the one I was thinking about earlier. Teammate to Hathaway. Kennington's still here. Yeah, oh, okay, not that one. No, not that one. I said I like the new ones, not this one. There's a better one. Kennington's current one looks similar to Brad, because like, if you've seen Brad Keselowski's Castro car, Kennington's current car kind of looks like that. Not this one. It looks like Keselowski's maybe. I could be wrong. Oh, I thought he was with Kennington. Kyle Steckley ran that ARCA at Daytona this year. And I think he's an APC Late Model Series champion. Josh Hurley, I think he's some road course guy. I don't know anything about him. Andrew Ranger in the 27. That he mainly ran in 27 throughout his Canada Series career. And there's your boy Ryan Vargas. I know we want to get racing, but you just got to bask in this. There's your boy Ryan Vargas. Yeah, so there's Vargas. You asked for Vargas, there he is. In all his glory. Teammate, and if you notice, almost met Vargas. Oh. Oddly enough, I've never been to a Canada Series race. I like to meet the drivers, though. But yeah, Ryan Vargas. Oh, you got sick? Oh my gosh, that's the worst. Yeah, that really sucks. Especially when, like, how often do you get, like, an opportunity to meet him, you know? Yeah, Vargas is a teammate to DJ Kennington. Which, from what I heard, Vargas might not be able to run all the races, but Kennington is trying to help with that in terms of sponsorship. There's Alex Gannett again, like we saw before. The Clue guys again. There's LP. Ooh, this has me a favorite WeatherTech scheme ever. This one here. Like, I know the Cup ones are pretty cool, but I love the black on top. This might top all of it for me. That's probably some LP bias, though. Thorndike again. Oh, Lord, he is still around. Tagliani again. Okay, it doesn't show the 92 of Dexter Stacy, but he did run an Xfinity for a bit. For MBM Motorsports. Okay, we're going to get racing, guys. We're going to get racing. We're going to start now. I don't know which car to pick, though. In fact, let me pick one. Oh, shoot. I remember Dexter State. Yeah. Which, by the way, I've heard him talk, like, I heard him talk a few times. He has a lisp. He has a lisp, just like Grant Infinger. 17. I clicked the wrong thing. Gosh darn it! I clicked the wrong one. Okay, this is from another thing. I just never did it. Oh, the way these are numbered. Gosh darn it. The way these things are numbered. Oh, no. By the way, soon I'm going to come up with a... I think I'm coming up with my own car set for something. It involves the Canada Series drivers. Oh, 17. Wait, let me see 47. How many are there? Oh, there's a lot. Gosh darn it. There's like 500 cars in this thing. Wait, what number am I on? 23. Okay, this is pain. If I scroll enough, 39, 40, 45. Okay, here's all of them. There's like 50 of them. Let me see. 2021. That's the current one. The Red Bull? Probably after. Wait, what? Race 1, Race 2. I don't see a difference. There might be a slight difference. Race 3 looks exactly the same. Oh, gosh. I'm clicking through. It's just the same car. Hey, at least his sponsor's consistent. Because that's, you know, sort of a problem in NASCAR right now. A lot of sponsors are really inconsistent. I heard a stat from, LE Productions, by the way, that Ricky Stenhouse, I think last year or the year before that, ran like 33 different Kroger paint schemes. 33. I think it's the yellow sponsor next to the rear. Yeah, I think that's it. Now, then there's all the 2024 versions of this car. Oh gosh, yeah, that's a lot. Then there's the 2017 one, which is pretty solid. Okay, actually, let me see Kennington. I might pick that one. Ooh, wait a minute. Hang on, I saw something. The Flintstones 29. I might pick that one, actually. Who knows? But let me see the Kennington ones, and I'll just wait for any comments. 17. There's a lot of 17. Uh-oh. Huh? Oh, I came up with this one. Oh, that's ugly. Oh, I messed up. I tried to make it like his Gaunt Brothers scheme, but this is bad. That's bad. I think I forgot something. Oh, this one's awesome. The Canadian Tire Series 2008. I didn't go through that car set, but this scheme is pretty cool. Usually not a fan of dark green, but it works here. Especially that Dodge. I don't know how people feel about the COT, but I love the Dodge Avenger on a NASCAR stock car. It looks perfect. I love the Dodge Avenger on a NASCAR stock car. It just works. Huh. Actually, okay. You know what? I'll do Red Bull. I feel like racing Kennington against Kennington. Where is he? Because the numbers get out of whack for me. 23? Is this it? No. This is this is a team based out of Nova Scotia, I think. Either Nova Scotia or Newfoundland. It's like next to, it's like on the right side of Quebec. Yeah, this is an Eastern team. It says Red Bull. Yeah, that's, oops. 23, huh? Let me see. I messed up. That's the one. Yeah, I messed up. So, I don't know how I messed that up. Let me see the difference. This one's exactly the same. Oh, there's Miller Lite on here. Look at that. I know it's tiny, but Miller Lite. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool seeing Miller. And this is 2024. Like, this is post Brad Keselowski. So they supported somebody. I never noticed that before. Oh, Lord. Actually, no, never mind. I like the scheme I made here. It's pretty good. I don't know the difference. LR? Oh, okay. I know. Okay, I know the difference here. It has to do with, I guess, depending on the track, the fuel thing goes in differently. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's exactly the same, minus like where the pit thing is, or the fuel thing is. I just pick one and stick with it. Um. All right, we're gonna race. Finally, I know it took forever, guys. I just wanted to go through things. This is what happens when I over-explain things. And I kind of hate myself for it, but let's go. Single race. My biggest concern is frame rate. Atlanta. Are they not? Oh no, they're not in here. Why are they not? Why are they not in here? Did I mess up? Wait a minute. Maybe, can I put in the files right now? I don't want to go off and back on. Let's see if I can throw them in while the game's going on. Whilst the game is on. Maybe I messed up? It should have worked. I'll try to get this to work. Daytona. Yeah, if anything, I'll try Daytona, then get to the crazy. For some reason, I can't get... I put the crazy tracks in here, but they're not here. I don't see it. Maybe I just have to... I don't know. Maybe it's the way I put it in. It won't... I don't know why. Oh, I don't like this. If I can't do... I should have tested this beforehand. Talladega 1970s here, which I think I used for the Acna series. I just put crazy tracks in here, but none of them are actually in the game. I'm looking through files right now. They're not in here. Unless I have to take them out and back in, maybe I'll try that. Cut down, cut, paste, back in. See if it works. I doubt it, but let's see. The one called Ear Splitter. I'm really mad that none of them are in here. I put like 5, 6 wacky tracks and none of them are visible. Okay, at least hopefully Daytona's fun to play. Yeah, let's do Daytona. I don't know if the I messed with the I files a lot. I don't know if I did it here yet. Modified? I wanted to do crazy tracks, but none of them are here. I don't know. At some point, I'll get off and back on the game and see if it won't like give me trouble. 2025. 2025. Come on. Oh, here it is. That's what I was looking for. I'm like frustrated. Okay. Here we go. 5 laps. Yellow. Oh, Wait, not SoCal. Sorry. Daytona. So if you still want to see wacky tracks, like maybe after the few attempts of this, I'll need a minute. I just connected my controller before the stream, calibrated everything. Hopefully it works. I lowered down the audio quite a bit so you'll be able to hear me. More laps? I don't know if I could do that many. Damage. Was damage not on? Wait, I can't hear anything. Is it too low? Or is there no game audio? $16 laps. I'm going to regret this. Actually, no yellow flag. I just want to see how this pans out. I don't want to do a bunch of I don't want to do long. I don't want to do Daytona pace laps. Damn it. Oh, yeah, it's not on. Whoops. Usually it's real. Usually I have it set to realistic. I didn't even spot that. Yeah. Thanks for the heads up. I didn't spot that. And I forgot to swap out batteries. Hopefully I have batteries here. I haven't played in forever, so hopefully batteries are still good. If not, I gotta hope the batteries I got extra around lying around. Usually I do. Oh, not here. Hopefully hopefully it sticks. Okay, hopefully the batteries are good. 16 laps. Da, da, da. I don't know how they're gonna be in a pack. And NR2003, by the way, it works best with steering wheel. I'm not gonna qualify. I'm gonna go through the field here. No, no, I'm not doing this. No, not with this small screen. No. Uh-oh. Wait. I can't hear anything. No. I can't hear anything. I need to adjust. There's no sound. At least not on my end. Do I have to adjust? Okay. Maybe I have to... I gotta go to my sound settings. I don't like that I can't hear anything. What's the output? Come on. Okay, so speakers must be low then? I can't hear anything. I know my mic's on, but I can't... There's no output. Okay, maybe if I swap it out. Will that do anything? Let me see. Because I can't even hear the game. Thank goodness I'm not going first person, because I wouldn't be able to hear spotter. Let's see if it's on. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, no! Gosh darn it. Okay, let me see if I can catch up. Hello? Oh. Wait a minute. Whoa. Can I turn? Oh, I can't turn the car. Let me restart. I swear he did the controls. Oh my gosh, it's not working. Is it like... No. Come on. I just calibrated this. Hang on, let me pull... Maybe if I pull the batteries out. I'm using a wireless controller and I connect it by USB. Don't tell me it's broke. Don't tell me it isn't. Sorry if it sounded loud. This isn't good. Let me go on options. That's where it was. Is it unassigned? Like what's going on? I have to recalibrate it. Are you kidding me? Yeah, now the buttons aren't working. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's busted. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm not giving up. I gotta... Jeez Christ. I hate when it happens. Good Lord, why? Jesus Christ. Oh shoot, is it? No. This better work, I swear. Come on. Shift up? Nope. Now, out of nowhere, they're not working. Like... Unless I'm on the wrong thing? What? Changing me because controls and will force you to recap. Oh, maybe... Wait, is this the one? I think I was... No? What's this then? thing's out of whack. How that thing on the bottom? Like, why is it out of line? I don't know. I just fumbled. Okay, now it's in line. What's this? R2 and okay, R2 and L2. Does it work now? Let me see. I don't know if it works, but let's see. Wait, where's my pause button? No, it didn't. Are you kidding me? Come on. Okay, let me get off. Wait. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I'll get off this. And then see, because I swear it worked earlier. So let me try to assign it from here. I don't know why it's not, like... Yeah, it worked. So why is it... It failed on me mid-game. Oh my gosh, that's... What? Yeah, that's sequential. I need to do qualifying first, actually. I want to make sure. It's like nothing to load up. Why did it take 5 days? I could turn. The controls are inverted. Oh my. No, no, no. No. I turn right. I turn left and it ducks. Are you kidding me? Oh, the buttons were reassigned. Clutch, I think I put as X. Okay. Now that I got it settled, please tell me it works now. Oh my gosh, it finally works. It finally works. Oh my gosh. Yes, I got it to work, guys. I got it to work. Not sure what it sounds like, though. Here we go. Oh, shoot. Okay, it's automatic. I guess the shift buttons don't work. I put it as... I swear I put the car on manual, but whatever. It's Daytona. Doesn't matter. And I hit the wall. I wasn't looking. Press F1. And I messed up. Gosh, no. I killed it. Great. Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha, Chief. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I knew something was missing. Yeah. Well, not restart the race, but, like, I just abandoned qualifying. I just wanted to make sure, like, that thing... Oracle breaks, yeah, in a nutshell. I don't know what the sound is like compared to... Let me pause. I don't know what it sounds like compared to whatever's going on. I gotta bring it down a bit. Here we go. I don't know, F1 or F2, I tend to fumble around. I could have sworn to put the car on manual, but whatever. Wait. Let me adjust the audio accordingly. Please tell me it went down a bit. I can't tell. I'm going to try and talk over it. I don't know how loud it is. Oh, boy. Yep, 28 cars around Daytona. Wait. Uh-oh. No, okay, it is the wrong... That's why it felt wonky. I'm on the wrong camera. I didn't mean to... This... Yeah, this is the one. Okay, this is the one. Audio's fine? Okay. Good to know, because sometimes my streams sounded too loud compared to my audio, which I never properly adjusted, so I'm glad that it's fine. Here we go. There's a back markers, and I messed up. And it's on automatic, so the car just shifted on its own. I'll probably catch up, though. You know, difficulty's at 100. I'll try. Oh, boy. Because I don't want to do more pace laps. I don't know if they mess with the INI file, so these guys just might be fine on their own. Because usually I mess with the INI just to see destruction. So basically, pretty much all the tracks you're going to see are pretty much in the game itself, minus a few tracks I added in, though a lot of them haven't loaded in. And I don't know what the issue is there. And yeah, I really messed up at the start. My goodness. Maybe if I go through the grass, hopefully I don't get a penalty. Let me go through the grass right quick. Did it work? No. You gotta be kidding me. I didn't want to... No, man. Ah. Ooh, actually, let me see what happens if I just stop at the start-finish line. I'm gonna park it. Oh, shoot. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna park it and see what happens. I'm mad that I did not get a good start. Oh, that took 5 days for the stop. Okay, actually, ooh. Can I reverse from using... No, I can't. I have to... I can't reverse. That's a downside. I can't reverse. Do I hold it? I'm pressing a bunch of buttons. I can't reverse. I might have to switch to H pattern or just switch to manual. I don't know. Oh, jeez. Vargas just killed me. Actually, I think I killed Vargas. Wait a minute. I can't move. Apparently the leader's pitting. I just killed Vargas. Uh-oh. Let me see the replay. Oh my gosh, that was Vargas. Let me run it back. Was that Glenn? That was Glenn? Steyer's in front? That's unusual. I don't think these guys have proper super speedway ratings, which, to be fair, there's no super speedways in Canada. Good lord, yeah, Glenn killed me. The 8 almost slammed. The 8 almost smashed me front first. The 8 somehow, I don't know how the 8 missed me. Vargas was sent on a roll. Oh no. Poor Vargas was sent on a roll. Oh my gosh, that poor guy. Oh no, poor Vargas. Vargas was... Oh man, let me switch. Wait. Oh, it's up here. Wait, what are our settings? Okay, I remember. It's been a while since I've had to do this, so I forgot what the keyboard buttons were to just switch stuff around. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, by the way, if you heard of Ron Fellows, who ran in NASCAR back in like 2000s or whatever, his son Sam is in that 87. That 87 right over here. If you heard of Ron Fellows, this is his son. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get on board Vargas. That's the name. I almost said Vegas. Actually, let me get the 0 first. This dude, this poor guy, battles with a skull fracture probably. Let me see this. Poor guy got a massive skull fracture. Jeez Christ. There's the 54. Someone hit something in the background. I don't like that sound. I don't like that sound. Yeah, I don't like that sound. Let me switch to 28. Oh, this is going to be a pain. Wait. Here it is. Where is he? He's like 10th. He's like 5th. 6th, 7th. Uh-oh. So they already know to drop back. How did the 8 not hit him? Or how did the 8 not hit me? What the what? I don't know how the 8 missed me. Let me slow that down. Let me slow that down. The 8, yeah, the 8. How did he... Well, he's still... Okay, he went spinning anyway. But the fact that he missed me... He should have been creamed. Look at this. How... What? Oh... Oh my gosh. The 42, that guy's old. Jeez. That poor guy. Oh no, I kind of feel bad. There's Kennington. Oh Lord, I'll try one more time. Okay, I'll try one more time. I got patience to try once again. I'll try again. Wait, actually, let me see if there's more onboards. The 8 almost made it out. Yeah. I guess he got punted by someone else. Wait, oop. Let me switch around a bit. Oh, the 87. Let's try him. Yeah, Sam Fellows. Pretty good driver. Haven't seen much of him, though. Oh, he slammed into Vargas. Let me run it back. Actually, let me get the far chase view for Vargas. See how dizzy we could get. Let's see how dizzy we could get. Oh. Oh, man. Oh man, I might be busy tomorrow, but if I'm not, I'm streaming again. But there's more tracks to do for now, so let's see. Actually, let me try this one more time. Let's see if I can actually get a race in. I jumped too early. Actually, let me see my options right quick. Is it? Cockpit view. Oh, jeez. Too late. Sorry. Oh, my gosh. I caught that late. It is automatic. Oh, no. Should I? Let me take it off right now. Let's see. Sequential. Stability off. Let me see. Okay. Let's see if it works. There it is. Now it's manual. Wait, let me see. Wait. I gotta make sure reverse works too. What the heck is a KP0? Let me see. I'll just assign it to... Oh, I gotta give clutch something else. Maybe square? Okay. That works. Okay. I want to make sure I can hit reverse. Uh-oh. I have to... Oh, that's a pain in the sequential. So I can't jump from, like... Oh, Oh, jeez. I gotta go all the way. So I have to individually go down. Oh, whatever. I have to individually, like, shift down all the way to, like, reverse. I don't know why. That annoys me. Okay, now I could go. Now I got controls figured out. We could do this. It had been a while since I had to calibrate anything, so I don't know. I was puzzled why I had so many issues. What? No, I'm using the wrong button to shift. I'm on sequential. I'm used to H pattern. I'm used to H pattern, like, manual. Which I usually put on the D-pad of the PS3 controller. I put the gears on the D-pad. So I'm pressing the D-pad, just confused, like, why is it not shifting? Oh. I shifted too early. Oh. Wait. Here we go. So 29 cars in action. Don't tell me I got a late start. No, I didn't. I'm good. No! I pressed the wrong button. I downshifted by accident. I'll do this again. I might as well talk about something while I'm doing the start. Maybe that'll distract me. But NASCAR, let me think about this. I think the Canada Series, so I gotta mention this, the car counts in this series, it's not been well lately. They've been racing out in, like, Edmonton and Saskatchewan or whatever, which is out west. Only 10 cars for those two races. I don't think it was the same 10 cars every time, but still. Yeah, I don't think it's the same 10 cars every time, but, like... I may have to reassign where I put those shift buttons, because I think I've confused myself by accident. I don't know, I'll try and run it with this race, though. I only have to, like, shift once, very much, because I'm not going to pit. Here we go. But the Canada Series, man, yeah, number has been low, and it could be multiple factors. Probably the economy. And also, just these guys, they have a small budget. Like, their budget's not as big as Cup Series, not even close. So because of that, like, it's gonna... I shifted too late, didn't I? Don't tell me. Okay, I'm right. I'm still there. I'm in the draft. Come on. If I could get a run out of 2. Let me follow the 67 since he's closer. Oh, no. Please tell me I'm still in the draft. I don't want to restart this. Please. I'm standing on the outside. Let's see what happens. It's been a while since I've had to use a controller where the inputs are precise. This does not sound fast. What the what? 187. This doesn't sound fast. I think they do have a different engine sound for these things. Oh my gosh. No. I did mess up. I should not have put it on 100%. Especially since it's been a long time. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's go. Can I make it? No, I'm not. Ah! No! I killed it. I thought I could make it to him. Okay. Yeah, engine's dead, but let's see if I could still cause some chaos. I can't turn around. It's gonna I gotta keep it rolling. They're gonna catch up. They're gonna catch up. I don't want to completely hit the brakes because they're gonna tow me. They're gonna automatically tow me. Let's see if I can stop in the same spot. Come on, crew chief, what do you got? What do you got for me? You're still going 24 miles an hour. Oh! I like floated over 2 rows. And the 69 just hit me. Ouch. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm alright, but I don't know. I'll keep it posted. If that helps. Possibly. Oh my gosh, that was rough. Oh boy. Yeah, I did blow it. Oh, there's the toke. Why is it taking 4 minutes? It's right there. I don't know. Anyways. So that's an oopsie. That is an oopsie. Let's see a replay for this. And afterwards, I'm going to see if I could get the other thing in here, because I don't know what went wrong as to why I couldn't get the tracks in here. It should have worked. I think I might have put 2 different NR2003 things in here, but then again, if I was able to put the car sets in here, why can't the tracks work? That's what does it. That's what I don't understand. I managed to get the old tile deck in here, so it works to some degree, so why isn't it working? I went too far back. Oops. Oh, they're in the backstretch. Oh. Right there. Yep. Oh, I thought you went rolling. Not quite. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Did Vargas crash again? Let me see. Oh, actually, wait. I think Vargas... I want to see if Vargas crashed again. Oh, he actually barely got by. Vargas made it this time, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, did it? Oh, never mind. I thought they crashed again up there because I saw, like, smoke. I saw dust. Nah, they're just riding on the grass. Was it here? For some reason, I forgot just now that he hit me. That is insane. Let me see. 59. Let's try it. Yeah. I mean, if it helped, I mean, if it makes you feel better, maybe I could try a cockpit view of myself. Let me see. That's a cool dashboard. That's a really cool dashboard. That's disorienting. Oh, yikes. Oh man, that would be disorienting. Let's try. Wait. Is there any other view? Let me see. Oh, jeez. Rip. Yeah, rip. Oh, that's that's a hurt. Let's see what's going on all the way back here. Why is Lacroix going 3 wide? The what? What is the one doing? What the what? They still hit the 42. 42 has a lot of damage. What the what? Oh, he was right behind when that happened. I forgot about that. Yeah, he was right behind all that chaos. Who just... Oh, this is Ryan Clue. And he gets hit by his dad. That's his dad right there in the 6. Are you kidding? Wow. And I think it's the exact same car, just colors inverted. Like, same design, but colors inverted. Dude got hit by his dad at the end. Are you kidding me? Yikes. I mean, his son's already... probably a concussion here, but, you know. Rip. Okay, let's see from here. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Just slams into him. So basically like a 5-6 car accident when you really think about it. If we're to get technical. Alright. Now. Whoops, let me get out here. I'm gonna switch. Gosh darn taskbar. Okay. I'm gonna switch tracks. Please tell me it works. Or wait, let me see if I... Because I don't know why tracks didn't work. I don't even know what SoCal... I don't even know what SoCal is. Maybe the files I put in are just dead? Wait, is the Freedom Factory in here? It's not. This is a problem. Oh, I should have done a review camera. I'm just trying to check out, like... I put in a bunch of tracks, but they're just not... They're not working. They're not loaded in. Gonna need a second. I think screen's gonna be frozen for a minute or so. Yeah, so... My goodness, this game, I'm trying to remember when I started messing around with this. I think 2021. I forgot when I started making schemes for it. But that was basically an offline league where I had YouTubers sign up for it back in like 2021. It was pretty fun. I think it was called the Trackstar Pro Series. Good times, good times. I think I live streamed the season finale. Didn't really get any views, but hey. I just thought that'd be a neat thing to do at the time. Okay. Where is it? Where is this download? We're gonna look through a bunch of my files, put in a bunch of tracks and see if it pops up. I really hope it pops up. Cause I'm kind of ticked that it's not been working. Okay, what do we got? What? Okay, this is a problem. That's what I have to do. Okay, so I'm just gonna banter a bit while I try and fix what. Let's see if I can throw a few in. See if it works. And downloads actually don't take long, so should be fast. So yeah, think about. Yeah, so just run the. Not Tasca. Whoops. Sorry. Trackstar Pro Series. Pretty much predates. Pretty much what Tasca is now. When is the next Sarka race? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one. Oh, good lord. Okay, I don't know what happened. Maybe it's because I've been mixing stuff up. And that's probably why I haven't. Because Bristol should have been simple. It should have been. I'm like... I think I'm at the halfway point of the stop motion. And it should not have taken this long, because it was pretty easy to do the first 3. And standings aren't a hassle. But it should be real soon. It's just that I've been getting stuff mixed up lately. I think this is why, and in fact, I think this is why I scaled down on my content from, because I think I made a video back in March saying I was going to scale down on this certain content. And there was a reason for that, because, I have other important things in life to focus on, but I still want to do content. But I knew that with other important stuff happening in my life, I can't just, I don't know, I had to cut down on everything. I had to cut down on certain stuff. NR, I think my plan was, even before the computer stopped working, before the other computer started working, I planned on stopping the NR stuff for now anyway. And I was uncertain on when I would come back. Heck, I didn't think I'd be able to come back right now. But it's working to some degree. So there's that at least. If this... Oh, this might crash the game. I don't know. So I'm looking through tracks right now. I'm trying to put them in. But... playing Among Us right now. I oddly enough never played it. But then again, I'm not really one to play like just any random games when they come out. I see a lot of memes on them. But a lot of those games that got a lot of memes to them are just somehow never played. Because I do play games that aren't racing games, just so you know. I miss Sarka. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. It's just, again, this is what happens when I have a whole bunch of stuff at once. This is what happens when I have a whole bunch of different stuff going on at once. This is why I scaled back in March. This is why I scaled down on what I was doing. But now I've gone into this bad habit where I just realized recently I'm getting back into my bad habits, just doing too many stuff at once again. Which I need to get. I gotta fix that. I'm glad I'm doing this stream, but I'm still annoyed at myself that I managed to have myself doing that again. Because I want to be able to push stuff at a decent frequency. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I do have stuff that I prioritize, but the thing is, I tend to hyperfixate on a lot of different stuff, and that's what leads me to start up other things. But I think that's why. But I really want to do Sarka because something I like about it, I knew that because of this habit, I could not make Sarka by myself. That wasn't possible. That's why I outsourced it. Because of certain stuff, I knew this version of Sarka, I gotta mention this. I'm not sure if I'll ever show the original files, but I did have another Sarka. It was a different version. I think it's the same cars, but it was a different kind of thing with a different roster, or pretty similar roster. But yeah, it's different. This one, I can't that's why I really wanted to do. I think that's what really motivated me for this version of Sarka, because I got other people involved. It wasn't just me painting cars. It was, you, Tay, and let's see the roster for Sarka. All right, now, well, the capture is on the game, so I can't. Oh, actually, wait, do I still have? I think I still have the spreadsheet on the Discord. The roster overall, I think, is 40, almost 50. I haven't, it's not complete because I'm trying to... The OG Sarka? Oh, okay. The thing about the OG Sarka, I don't think I wrote it down. I painted the cars, but I didn't write it down. Either that, or I think it was the papercraft thing I did with our hand draw. Yeah, I hand drew them, and I was doing. Yeah, I remember now. That's the original Sarka. The original Sarka is the same cars, same template, like all the way exactly to like the Menards thing on the car, and it was just like hand drawn. I'll show you all of them. I'm still impressed with myself that I'm still able to like sketch them out like that. And I was trying to do like the NASCAR parody skits before and after the race. And even that concept was from like 2021 with some garbage papercraft. And it's like papercraft like that I've only shown like once in one video and that was it. I'll try and find all of that. I'll try. But if you're talking about OG Sarka, yeah, I'll look for. I think I think they're in the same bin as the Sarka Fantasy cars. And I know where that bin is, so it shouldn't be hard. If I could find... Yeah, I'm doing a lot of banter because I know I'm just trying to find everything. Are they not here? Oh gosh, what is going on? I can't find... Where is the thing I downloaded? Wait a minute. What? Yeah, allow. What the what? Oh, that's what I had to click. I didn't allow... Oh, gosh darn it. I would love to see the Fantasy Series, yeah. I tried once at Bristol, didn't get far, so I'm gonna have to redo it. Trust me, like, I'm gonna try Fantasy and Sarka at the same time. I just need to... maybe I should write myself a schedule for certain things. When to do certain things. Because the thing is, I kind of just do things when I feel like it, but I think I need to give myself a schedule. I gotta get stricter on myself. Okay. I had to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is a problem. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I see what I did wrong. Okay. Okay. Let me see if... I'm gonna put a track in, and hopefully... I don't know why... I'm gonna put a track in, and hopefully it works. Oh, my eyes are messed up right now. Those are some of my favorite cars... you miss about cars. Cars to make. Well, yeah, to be fair. To be fair, when you can just go hog wild, you know? With your imagination. Because sometimes it can be a pain for me to just try and make a car. Because I try to make the car as accurate as possible. That's why I kind of I get annoyed with myself. Because I'm just trying as much as possible to make the car look accurate. I think that's why I knew I couldn't do Sarka on my own. Because me and my... What the word? OCD, ADHD, I don't know, one or the other. I probably have both. But me and my perfectionist mentality, I was gonna hate myself trying to make the Sarka line up myself. Like making all the cars myself. I was gonna hate myself doing that. Okay, let's see. Let me go all the way back up. I don't try to make cars look accurate. I literally can't. That's fair, yeah. But I wasn't really expecting that. I knew what to expect when just having others make the schemes. Because it's not just you. I think it's someone else. Like Turbo. Actually, Turbo did a decent job with. He did a good job with Daniel Hemrick car. The number was too small, but it is what it is. And I probably could have. Actually, that one would have been easy. And the Hemrick one actually would have been easy to do myself. The hard thing with Arca is that their number PNGs they're not just easily accessible on Google Images if you look for them. You have to do a lot of custom stuff, cropping out numbers for car sets and everything. That's what makes the Canada Series papercraft a pain as well, because I have to make my own. I have to sort of fumble around with the numbers and number sets and everything, just to make a number that looks as close to the actual number of that Canada Series car. That's why that's a pain. But the Canada Series papercraft is basically a passion project of mine. I haven't shown any yet. I've shown I show a few on Discord. Okay. If I could get... Let's see. If I could get... think it's OCD. It's possible. Because I don't know. That's just something I've noticed with myself. I tend to really, like, obsess over things. Let's hope it doesn't freeze. Okay. I put a track in. Let me see. It's not here. Maybe do I have to get off and back in? Let me try that. Maybe that's the issue. Okay, now let me get... It's gonna... Yeah, hang on. If I could get to it... No, not there. Here. Okay, it's back on. Shoot. That was an alarm. And it can't be seen. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I knew that was gonna be a problem. I'm gonna need a second. Let's see if I could... Uh-oh. Yeah, it is a problem. Oh no. The game's on, but it's not... You have to change the screen capture. Uh-oh. Yeah. Let me see if I could... Okay, take it off. Back. Switch it back to NR. Is it gonna... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. This is a problem. Okay, if I could put... Gosh darn it. No. Image. Okay, if I put the cowl... No. Okay, I'll put that on. Why is it out of whack? I have to fix this. What's the matching? Let me adjust the size, actually. Can I fit this to the screen? Because I don't know why it's... No? Okay. Oh, okay. It'll fit itself. Then switch back to game capture. This is not good. It's not on the... Oh, no. Okay. This is bad. Okay, actually, right quick, let me see if what I did worked. Oh, it worked. What went wrong then? Why did it take 5 days? Okay, so now it works. So now I just have to get the game capture to work again. Yeah, this is the issue I had with OBS, but Streamlabs OBS, but it was worse because it was just a lot worse. I don't know the trick here. Maybe it's... Uh-oh. Okay, maybe it's... full... OBS is something that once you get it, it's really easy. Well, yeah, I'm struggling now here. Maybe I have to just turn it... Maybe I have to go on and off with it. Yeah, problem is I just never checked them. So the game's on currently, it's just not being captured. I just need to find a way for it to be visible again. You gotta... No, not here. Is it? That's the problem. It won't. This is fine. Actually, let me show that for now. It's like I can't see. For some reason, I just can't see it anymore. So what I did worked, but now I just can't. It won't show unless. Unless I could. Okay, switch to. Let's see if that worked. Let me turn off. Actually, let me take the image off. First, let me take the image off for a second. See if what I did. Because now I can't see anything. I hate that it does this. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's great. Or is it this one? Let's see what happens. Okay, still nothing. Wow. Okay. Jeez, man. I'm gonna keep trying. I don't know what's up my nose. But yeah. And think about it, this is better. This is a better situation than in Streamlabs. That just wasn't working. Or it'll struggle to just start it up. If I could... My goodness, I don't know why this is an issue. I don't get it. Yeah, game capture's messing with me right now. I set it for NR, but it's just, it can't see it anymore? Let me see. Let me put it to default and see what happens. Did that work? No. Okay. Okay, let's... Okay, now... Okay. Click on it again. Go on... I clicked it twice. Go away. I calibrated it. How is it doing that again? Oh my... No, I don't know. Whatever. Just, I calibrated it already. Gosh darn it. Now it still doesn't see it. Why is it not... Okay, now I just can't see it. What? Oh, there's two tabs on. Wait a minute. What was... It's a really old game and it probably doesn't work most of the time. Yeah, it really depends. Like right now, it's a pain. I'm gonna try and get this thing to work. But like, oh my gosh, that just doesn't make sense to me. Now you probably need to restart your entire computer if you can't see it. No, I can see it. I can see it myself. It's just that the stream isn't picking it up. Like the game's fine, everything. It's just that the stream now just can't seem to pick it up anymore. Even when I put it as like, I put it to capture a specific window. Actually, that's probably a bad idea. I don't know. Full screen. It's not full screen. Let me... Oof. Maybe if I switch it to full screen, it'll work? Let me configure it to full screen. It won't show me... Oh. Let me see how it does. Alright. Now that it's... Can you guys see anything? Why? Oh my... I don't know why it did that. If it wasn't... I have to recalibrate it again. Why does it do that every time? Okay, full screen didn't even work. It's not even going to capture a full screen application. Maybe just... Let me see. Let me see what's going on. Wait. Let me reconfigure the game first. Let me reconfigure it. I gotta... Maybe if I mess with stuff enough, it'll work. Okay. Got out full screen. Okay, I'm good with that. Still, let me calibrate this. I might as well. Oh my, no. I can't, no. It's not. Now certain buttons aren't working in the calibration. That's dumb. I have to go. I'm not sure I could. I probably just have to watch them race in the air tracks. I don't know. I can't. Now the controller just it's doing that stupid thing where I have to go in the computer itself to recalibrate it. Yeah, so the app, it still works for me. It's just that now the OBS just won't pick it up anymore, which is really, really stupid. It's really stupid. It just won't pick it up anymore. Oh my gosh, this is dumb. Had that happen to me before? Okay. So I thought it was just me. Sir, where is it? This. Oh my gosh. That's all because the. This is all because the tracks weren't loaded in, so I tried to check it out. I am angry. I am really mad. Why did it do that? It cannot pick up on the game? That's what it says. Shows. Think you know what's that? Okay, help me out here, because I'm lost. Do I have it on... What is it on? I put it to... Yeah, capture a specific window. NR2003. Match title, otherwise... What? Window same type? I don't know. So it's not capturing. I don't get the issue. Capture display still thinks that it's capturing NR2003 that you closed. Oh, what? Okay. I think I know what to do then. Maybe. And I don't... Okay, maybe I just have to... Saying that the default didn't help. Maybe... Actually, let me try that again. Okay, remove. Let me add. Maybe I have to add capture again. Maybe I have to add it twice. It still doesn't see it. What the what? Or maybe I have to try again. I'll try this again. Maybe if I... The entire screen? Oh my gosh, this is that a specific window? Full screen? Thing is, the game isn't full screen. Let me see. Oh, wait, okay. I figured it out now. Let me get off. Actually, let me configure the full screen and see what happens. Now that it's okay, now that I got... It's gonna take a second. I don't know if... Oh, it did work. Okay. Now, with that in mind... Full screen application... If I load in... Okay. I don't know why it's giving me such a hassle. Oh jeez, I don't think it worked. I can't tell. Oh shoot. Knocked it over. Okay, it did not work. I'm gonna keep trying. Yeah, it really does hate each other. My goodness. It's fine initially, but then it just gives up. OBS, I found the strat that might have worked, but I don't know. Uh-oh. Wait, oh no. Come on. Okay, here it is. Okay, now that it's... Is it... Okay, now that it's on... I'm gonna... Okay, I'm gonna delete this one. Make a new one. See if that... See if it works. It still notices it. I'm not doing this stupid calibration thing again. Because the game's fine, but just dang stream won't see anything. Yeah, calibration's still busted, so good gosh, are you kidding me? Calibration's broken. It won't... So now R2 and L2 it's busted. I can't... Gosh darn it. See if you can capture a window in another game. Do I have another... Yeah, let me... Ooh, actually, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Let me try Rigs of Rods. That's good. That's a good one. I gotta get off this first and see how it goes. Stinging button, come on. Just get me off. Get me off. So if I try rigs or rods, that's not full screen, no. Actually, okay, wait. If I could get off full screen, maybe I could... Ooh, actually, I forgot rigs or rods takes 5 days to just load whatever. Okay. Now I know what to do. Game capture. Let's try rigs or rods and see if it's just an NR issue. It can't... Oh, wait, no, I took off rigs or rods, so it's not going to spot it. Any full screen. Rigs or rods. Anything. Let's see. Since it's full screen. It's a full screen application. It's classified as a game, I hope. Okay, it works. Why is it set like that? Oh, jeez. No. It's just one screen. Actually, you know what? Bolder decision. Oh, no, I should have gotten... Just do like a Roblox or something and hit F11? I might try. If I get on rigs or rods and take it off full screen, and then let's see what happens. If I could take it off full screen just once. I try not to... I prefer it full screen on the computer I'm currently on. Uh-oh. Yeah, I prefer full screen rigs or rods on this computer. Now that's on... Zoom it... What? Oh, zoom it in. Okay, rigs or rods once again. Oh yeah, it's not gonna do... Oops. Where's my... Mouse, get out. Come on. Oh, jeez, it has to be on. Are you kidding me? Can I get a... Is there a way to get my mouse out of here? You can't see... Okay, wait, okay. It so shows NR as an option for some stupid reason. I don't know. I don't know why Notepad's on there, because that's not a game. This has been the dumbest thing I've... Promise that's offset. So Raise Rods works. At least for the full screen thing. But NR being full screen just doesn't seem to work. I'll try it again. I'll try it again since Rigs of Rod seems to work. Maybe at its current state. Wait. Actually, let me try Rigs of Rods again. Let's see if it works right now. I can put it back on full screen. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm doing a stream tomorrow. I'm gonna try and keep this going, but yeah, for next stream I'm not gonna... Okay, so now it's set to full screen application. Rigs or rods. If it works, I'm gonna try NR again. If not, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, it works. Why does that work? Let me try. Actually, let me try and see. Let's see if it doesn't break on me. Let me try see if it doesn't break. I would have put... You know what? Open space. Montreal 2003. Must Jam ran there 2003, 2005. See, I think it's just NR as an application being an issue because this seems to work. It doesn't seem to be recognized, though, unless it's full screen. The problem is, full screen ain't maximized. Let me try this. And see. I'm going to try this to see how it goes. Zoom in OBS when you click the window cap. Okay. So let me try this. What are you playing? Rigs or Raws. I'm just testing this because for some reason I'm trying to see. I was trying to see if it was a stream problem or an NR problem. It's an NR problem. So I could get NR to work if I have it set, which I forgot what I did first. I think I started the stream and then put on NR. But going off NR at any point, for some reason, it just won't detect it anymore. And it's just dumb. It's not like the game crashed. I just went off and back on to see what was up with the tracks not showing up in the game. Because I put wacky tracks in there and it just didn't work. So this works. While I'm here, I'm going to test the frame rate. I had to phone around the frame rate so this thing would run fairly smoothly whenever I record. So let me try Avenger to this one. Why not? I don't know what it's gonna sound like. Hopefully it's not loud. The monster trucks. I don't know. I don't remember if the monster. Oh Christ, that's loud. That's loud. That's loud. That's loud. Let me see. Let me switch camera. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this for a bit. I don't know. It says the thing ain't working. I'm sure the NR thing's fine. I gotta know for tomorrow just not to. I need to. I think I just got quiet for us. Really? Huh. Cause I have earphones attached to the microphone, and for me, I have one earphone in, and I could hear myself talking to the microphone. For some reason, the truck sounds louder. So maybe that's just a me problem. Yeah, this is Montreal 2000. Oh, jeez. Montreal 2003. This is Montreal's Olympic Stadium, by the way. The Olympic Stadium. I think I was at a monster truck show 2 years ago. I was right about. Where's the mouse? Where's my mouse? I was all. That's in the way. I was somewhere. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me reverse. Ooh. I was all the way. Nope. Go up this way. I'm not used to panning the camera around, so I'm confused. I was all the way up here. All the way up here. It was still good seats though. In comparison to like regular sports event, because trucks are big and all of that. Though they were stupid loud. Given that was a close space. So yeah, this is Montreal's Olympic Stadium. From I think it was the Summer Olympics 1976, I think. It just seems loud for me. I don't know. Like, for some reason, I just can't hear myself talk. And Avenger is one of my favorite independent monster truck teams. One of my favorite independent monster trucks of all time, actually. So, yeah. Ooh, let's see what I can do here. Yeah, I know, like, this stream took a really weird turn, but it's like I might as well just fumble around with this for a minute. And I can't do it. I was trying. Let me see. Yes! Okay, that was what I was trying to do. Frame rate is all good. Okay. That's good to know. So, NR has just been a problem. Gosh darn. Okay. I've heard that from, like, Austin Ogonowski when he used to do NR 2003 live streams. It's just, it's a pain. It is an absolute pain. I think that's why I stuck to recordings all this time. Oh, shoot. Oh, jeez. I don't know. And I flipped it over. I'm surprised it's this smooth. I really am. Heck, depending on the truck, actually, I might as well bring this up. Certain trucks, because this is an older one. Some of the newer trucks, I know, Tay, that you don't watch Monster Jam. also just break this down for you. Monster Jam owns a bunch of. It's just a show like they do racing and freestyle. They own a bunch of their own trucks. They own their own IPs and they have licenses to like DC and Marvel. So there's some Marvel trucks, but there's also some. But bear in mind, there's monster truck shows going on all across the country, with like guys who run their own teams, like or they're called independent teams, because they're separate from Monster Jam. And well, there's still quite a few. And one of the biggest ones was the one I just ran. Avenger is a part of something called Team Scream, based out of Michigan. It was mainly just this guy Jim Kohler who started the Avenger truck. It looked like a Chevy S10 pickup, and then it switched to. So if I pull up another one, it doesn't have the original Avenger. It just shows Avenger 2, which refers to the chassis, because the monster truck chassis could run a long time. No matter how much the body itself breaks, the chassis are durable. It can last for decades. So if I bring up S10, so like this is what Avenger kind of looked like back in '97, but it was darker. In fact, let me show you Gravedigger, because there's a lot of Gravediggers. There's a lot of Gravediggers. I might as well show you this. So if you see, if you could see all that. Yeah, they're all numbered. I don't know. Tell me if you're there. Tell me if you could see all that. Yeah. It's because it's labeled. That's the thing about Gravediggers. When they say go by number, they label it by the chassis itself. It's like the guy Dennis Anderson. He was the one who made Gravedigger back in the '80s. Every now and again, they made more. They kept just making other Gravediggers. That's why they're numbered. They just kept making different Gravediggers. I forgot to download in Gravedigger 12, but thing is, after Gravedigger 12, they skipped 13 and just went to 14 because I guess just superstition of the number 13. But I think Gravedigger 7 was given the name 13 anyway, because that broke a lot. It was a short wheelbase. It had a short wheelbase. 10. Oh, 10's the oldest one here. I'll show you 19, because that's one of my favorites. There is a difference. Actually, I'll spawn to it once. Hopefully the frames aren't bad. So I'll show you Gravedigger 19, 2005. Should be fine. I'll jump out. So that's 19. With the bead locks. Man, that looks awesome on its own. Now I'm going to spawn in, let's say 22. 22. There's a few differences. And they're also positioned differently. A lot of detail here. I don't know why he put his... Yeah. But even not looking at the specific detail on the truck itself, you can just see side by side. There's a clear difference between them. 19 seems to be... I don't really like the neon green, lime green chassis. Should be black. Well, I don't know. I guess it depends, but Gravediggers mainly ran on green. I guess they just thought it fit better. There is a Gravedigger out there with a black chassis. I just don't know which one. Gravedigger always ran green. Yeah, Gravedigger always ran green chassis. There's probably a black one. Actually, let me see if there's a black one. Maybe... Oh, shoot. Come on. Okay. Maybe Gravedigger Grandma? Maybe that's the... I know one of these Gravediggers ran a black chassis. I just don't know which one. They rarely did. And if it was black, it was because they put a different truck body onto a Gravedigger chassis. So they just painted it black. That's probably why. Other than that, I think pretty much every Gravedigger out there. Yeah, I don't know why they call it that. They barely ever ran this in competition. But it's basically just, it's just like, because this is, oh shoot, this thing's messed up. Because the, oh, that's why, it just zooms. I can't go up and down when scrolling. Oh wait, that's why, I got, okay. Because going left and right, oh, never mind. I thought I thought scrolling was inverted. That's what messed me up. But yeah, you can see, like, because it's a Chevy panel van. And this is basically just the Chevy van with all the stuff on it. But all the modern Gravediggers pretty much doesn't have the grill and stuff on there. That's pretty much the difference. The grandma just kept all the panel bits on there. Gravedigger the Legend, if I could find it. Gravedigger the Legend is just, I think it's, yeah, it's right here. Gravedigger the Legend, because I almost messed up on that wording. It's basically just, it's an homage to what the Gravedigger used to look like, because at some point, the Gravedigger in the 90s looked like this. So this so in 2011, they modernized it, and Dennis Anderson's oldest son drove this for a while. Until he just switched to driving the main Gravedigger today. Let me put in, if I could, I need to find, there is a silver one for World Finals, because World Finals is just this big event they do every year, which for the longest time it was in Las Vegas. When I see the old Gravedigger, it makes me feel like I'm about to get robbed. Well, okay, that's fair. That's fair. I never thought of it that way, but I'm trying to find one. There was one that's chrome because World Finals, like, it's basically the big event where they have the best of the best drivers invited to the event. I think Dennis Anderson made it pretty much every year except for all the way until 2017. There's a special one. Like, and think about World Finals, that a lot of these drivers and teams come up with like special paint schemes just for the World Finals event. So think of it as the All-Star race, where before the era where NASCAR just had a bunch of, basically have certain teams just have different schemes every other week now. The All-Star race was that one occasion where they have something special. That's basically what World Finals is. The best of the best competing. So this is the Gravedigger 20, which is just the normal looking Gravedigger. But for World Finals, I think I have a certain texture setting or something, because it should look shinier. Trust me, the truck looks better in real life. This doesn't look right. I promise you the truck looks better in real life. Yeah, that doesn't look right. It's probably because of how I set up the texture. Yeah, cool, I like how it works. Yeah. I don't know. For me, it looks off. It looks better in real life. It's like a darker, like, shinier looking chrome. Not only that, whoever made this, like, Gravedigger has a specific engine sound. I like that they got that detail in here. And not only that, the physics work differently depending on the truck. And because this is 2003, this map is 2003, so there's just not much obstacles on track. That's just how Monster Jam was back in the day. If you watch 2014 Monster Jam, which that's free to watch on their channel, just if you watch something from 2014, they have a lot of obstacles. That was like the golden era for 2014 is like the golden era when it comes to the Monster Jam tracks and stadiums, which they mainly run in football stadiums. Which this one, Montreal has a football stadium, but I guess they just don't use it for monster truck events. They just go to Olympic Stadium. Like, basically this. I don't know if I have any crushable cars in here. I probably forgot to do it. Yeah, I forgot to do it. I want to know how they got all these cars and vans to run over. Oh, and In real life, if you're talking about real life, I don't know how the process works. I just know that nowadays they just don't. Depending on what monster truck show you look at on YouTube, they don't put that many cars on there anymore, and it's a lot of factors. There's actually 2 videos covering why there's not many crush cars nowadays. But if you don't want to just go through that whole process, I'll explain it here, sort of. So one thing has to do with one thing just has to do with the labor. One thing has to do with labor. It had like basically just to get the dirt in, to get the cars in, whatever, you know, that stuff costs money. And I don't know what the turnouts for these shows are. I guess it depends on where you look. Another factor has to do with the cars itself and how they're designed. Like cars from the 80s had just the perfect kind of crunch to it for monster trucks. Nowadays, and this is where this is where labor comes in, by the way. Cars nowadays tend to break out more, and that's a safety thing. Like, it's a good thing it's in cars. Like, cars nowadays break apart more. Like, there's more like modern cars like break in pieces more, which is good for safety. But it's a pain for monster truck promoters because, well, that means there's more debris to pick up. Because that's the thing. Like, they can still crush the cars. Like, if like crumple zones, yeah, that's the thing. Like these cars they break in pieces more. You know? So like if you watch like I gotta like Photoshop a picture of like an 80s car getting crushed compared to like a 2008 Nissan Versa. I'm gonna make a video on my my experience when I went to that monster truck event I just mentioned. Because I went to the monster truck show that was here 2 years ago. And the cars that they crushed was like a 2008 Nissan Versa. And yeah, those things, the way they crumpled, yeah, they broke in pieces more. The 80s cars did not break like that. They just crumpled. They kind of just crumpled kind of like one piece. Like the bumpers didn't break off as much for those older cars. It's like in the 2000s, it was easy to just find cars from the 80s. That's probably what all these cars, if you look at the crushed cars that are sitting like right where the front tires are, they're like 80s, 90s looking cars. They're just easier, like you could just crush that and it won't like break apart as much. So those 2 factors are kind of the reason why there's not many cars. Like Monster Jam still use cars, but they're usually embedded into the dirt more. So in Monster Jam you'll never see the trucks directly go over cars anymore unless it's like World Finals where they whip them out. Heck, they used to go through camper vans. They used to smash through camper vans. They just don't anymore. They just don't. Like, let's see. Which arena has a camper? One of them has a camper. I think it's 2020. I don't have Atlanta 2014. That would have been the perfect one. I'm going to try Tampa. Oh, actually, St. Louis 2009. I think if it doesn't have a camper, it has an awesome track design. Although, in this game, the camper is just transparent. I guess they just... I don't know. Let me spawn... Okay. Now let me spawn... By the way, Max D, the one you were thinking about from earlier. And it's labeled Goldberg because Goldberg was a wrestler. And he got his own monster truck in 2000. And they just label it Goldberg because of the chassis. So even when the wrestling... Even when the license was gone and it switched to Max D, it's just it's still labeled. So let's say the first Maximum Destruction was 2003. Which, by the way, there is a 9/11 story about the first version of this truck. If you want to hear about it, there's a 9/11 story to this. Went to that exact stadium for a demolition derby, I believe, a long time in St. Louis. It's pretty cool. So I'm not sure if you want to hear about the 9/11 story. It's crazy. And the thing is, it's just a theory, but it wouldn't shock me if that theory was true, if that 911 thing was true about this truck. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is one of the few trucks in the modern day where the steering wheel is on the left side and the engine's in front. Most trucks, I guess for weight balance, most trucks have their engine in the back and the steering wheel is set in the center. Which, to be fair, the drivers can't see much. Can't really see. I don't know. It's a lot. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, that's bigger than I thought. I didn't think it'd go that sky high. That is. Oh boy. And it's flat. I gotta respawn it. Actually, let me run it like this. Oh, I did not want that to happen. Oh, shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. Here it is. It might break. Let's see if I get... Nope. Oh, oh, shoot. Okay, I got it. Fail in the first... Yeah. Well, it's because the tires it's because the tires flatten. Which trucks, they can still run with a tire flattened. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Come on. I got it. Okay. Because I flattened the tire. Which in this game causes a problem because it shakes up the rod. So let's see. If I floor it. Let's see. So you see the tire's flat there? It starts to... The whole front tends to shake up more. Yeah, like that. So watch me... Okay. Watch me go airborne. I'm going to floor it midair. Okay, it didn't do it. It's going to snap off, though, when it shakes that much. And that's just a game error. Trucks won't do this in real life. Yeah, it doesn't shake that much because the tire's flat. It's not breaking off, but... But this is the Max D you're thinking about. This is the very first version back in 2003. They discontinued it after 2023, 2024, I think, because... Trucks doing a dance and yeah. That'll happen a lot. I mean, it's a bit unrealistic how I'm doing it because I could see... It's hard to do that when, you know, you're inside and you just see a bunch of spinning. It's easier to do it from third person because you can see how the truck's rolling around. And I've driven this game long enough to figure out when to do the gas inputs at a certain angle. So at this point, I'm pretty good at it. And that's if the truck doesn't break at a certain point. Like, it's pretty fun. Oh, jeez. But yeah, this is pretty much how Max D drove. Like, some guys... Like, a lot of the independent teams wouldn't drive this hard. If you watch, like, a monster truck freestyle event, certain guys would not drive this hard because at the end of the day, a lot of the independent teams... I'm sure Monster Jam's paying them quite a bit, but it's like, at the end of the day, they still have to manage their own equipment. Especially when Monster Jam's not the only thing they're running. They're running other shows. But Monster Jam is pretty much the only televised monster truck show out there nowadays. And back in the 90s and 2000s, like, there's been other series. But, like, 2005 or so, Monster Jam's pretty much the only sanctioning body to have, like, you know, monster trucks on TV on a somewhat regular basis. Which is pretty much why you would know about Gravedigger, you know? Because Monster Jam has that platform to have their trucks. Because Gravedigger used to be its own team, but Monster Jam bought them out. Bought the Gravedigger team by like 1995, 1996. So that's why a lot of trucks that casual monster truck fans will know, if you grow up now, you'll pretty much only know Monster Jam owned trucks. I know someone who actually does work on monster trucks as his job. I think he works on Axe. Oh, yeah, Axe. Okay. Yeah, Axe is awesome. I love that one. I think it's driven by a guy. I think the main driver of Axe I think he's an actual firefighter in his downtime. So let me get that right quick. So if you remember Avenger, which was that green truck, I told you how it's like an independent team. At this point, like, it's an independent team with a lot of money and a lot of trucks. The main one is Avenger. In fact, that's the boss. Jim Kohler, I think, owns the team. They're based out of Michigan. I don't know when Axe was made, but yeah, Axe is not this version. Let me put this one. So Axe is a fire truck, yeah. This one doesn't run that much in Monster Jam. But yeah, this is Axe. Yeah. So this truck's a part of Team Scream, which that team mainly runs Chevys for the most part. And I think they're backed by Lucas Oil. Not sure why the flag's that color. And I actually got this. I actually got the diecast for this truck, so pretty cool. Because the diecast, the Monster Jam diecast, is awesome. Ooh, wait. Oh, I thought I could do a wheel stand. One of the ladders just fell off. That sucks. So pretty cool. You know someone who actually works on these things, because I would want to know. Because there are Canadian teams. But there's not, the Canadian shows here in Canada are, I don't know, they're not that frequent. Like, there are Canadian, like, there are independent Canadian teams. I just don't know them that well because I grew up watching Monster Jam, and those are the independent teams I know. Like, there have been Canadian drivers, but not really any Canadian teams, except for Maniac, which you got to see Jurassic Attack. Jurassic Attack is probably one of the coolest 3D, like, coolest animal monster trucks out there. Oh, that was a nice spin-a-rooney. This thing's construction is weird. Oh, I broke it. I broke it in front. Yeah, drive shaft's busted. Oh, both is... Oh, great. Yeah, I can't drive it. Okay. So if I show you... So, Jurassic Attack... Now, it's owned by a different team, but I might as well show you this. Jurassic... There's a few. Okay, let me show you this one. Wait. Yeah, I'll show you this one first. This is the original one. And this was in the video game I had growing up as well. Monster Jam Urban Assault. And this was owned by an independent team, but Monster Jam marketed the heck out of this thing. Like, I guess they really liked the truck. Yeah, this thing was awesome. And I guess this is probably why they never had a Jurassic Park license. I guess they thought, you know what, just market this in the... Remember seeing that? Yeah. Like, Monster Jam marketed the heck out of this thing, even though they never owned this truck in any capacity. It was owned by some guy named Don Frankish. He was Canadian. He didn't drive this truck. He drove his own truck called Maniac. He had someone else drive Jurassic Attack. Sadly, Don Frankish died in some point in 2010s. I don't know what it was from. But the Jurassic Attack IP went to another team, which this team currently runs in Monster Jam. In fact, they currently run a lot of different trucks. But in Monster Jam... Whenever they're in Monster Jam, they mainly run this one. Now, okay, I gotta mention something right quick. For some reason, all the trucks that are labeled as TMS, I'll find the other ones that say TMS on it. All the ones labeled TMS here have this weird feature in the interior. But before I show you that, I'll show you the current Jurassic Attack. Because now a different independent team... Jesus Christ, my ear is messed up because of the microphone. Gosh darn it. Okay, but yeah, a different team owns it, and this is what it looks like now. Oh, jeez, my ear, man. Yeah, this is what it looks like now. Pretty solid. Looks a lot better, yeah. Well, the thing about that 2007 one, there was a blue version of that was ran in 2007, but I guess whoever wherever I got this from just forgot to make that version, because I prefer the blue one. I prefer the blue one of that gray one. This is really cool. But that's not the weirdest part. If you could see it right here. I'll give this a minute to sink in. Like right where my mouse is. I don't know if you... On the stream, it looks really dark. Maybe that's just what I'm looking at. Not sure if you can see it, but there it is. No, that's... Oh, no, that's Freddy twerking. You know, Five Nights at Freddy's. So all the trucks that are labeled TMS, which I forgot what TMS stands for. I think it's Metal Shop. All the trucks labeled TMS, for some reason, on their screen, just has Freddy twerking. It just has Freddy twerking. I don't know why. Like, watch... Yeah, like, watch this. I'll show you the other truck labeled TMS. I think it's Veloci... Actually, I'll just put TMS. I'll put... Yeah. So, Extreme Attitude... TMS, watch. It'll have the same thing. This is Silverado, by the way. It has the same thing. The weirdest thing I've ever seen. Heck. Let's see Velociraptor. It'll have that too. That'll have it too. Velociraptor. Oh. Yeah, here it is, TMS. Now, Velociraptor, this one, now Team Throttle Monster bought the Jurassic Attack IP. Hey, that's their name, Team Throttle Monster. They bought the Jurassic Attack IP. But Velociraptor, as far as I know, is their own original identity. So I guess they just bought Jurassic Attack and thought, you know what, let's make a second dinosaur truck to keep Jurassic Attack some company. Because they own like 5, 6 different trucks. I guess they just wanted to give Jurassic Attack a buddy. Because the other trucks they own are all just regular, like, pickup trucks. And this one also has Freddy twerking. The frames seem a bit lower on this one, though. The frames seem to be lower on this one. Okay, the dash doesn't actually work. I thought the numbers would change. They do get a bit quirky. Oh, yeah. Gosh darn it. I forgot the phone guy said that in that game. I only watched gameplay of that game because as a kid, that game actually, like, literally gave me nightmares. It actually, I don't know. I could sleep better at night now. But it scared the heck out of me back in like 2014 when it came out, which I think I was 12 at the time. That game scared me and it legitimately gave me nightmares. It didn't help that my high school friends said that it was real, and I believed them. Oh my, okay, I didn't think I'd save it. But yeah, it didn't help that my high school friends said it was all real. And I was dumb enough to believe them. Like, I love my high school buddy, but like, I love my buddy, but my gosh. Only FNAF 3 scared me. Yeah. I mean, the game still freaked me out to some capacity. Like, you couldn't get me to play it. No way. But when it comes to, like, but now, like, I don't really get nightmares about the game. It doesn't keep me up at night as much as it used to anymore. My elementary school friends tricked me into thinking it was real, and that my friend group... Oh, and my friend group were all secretly animatronic. Good lord. Gosh, that's messed up. That's messed up, given the theory about Gregory and security breach. And I destroyed the rear. Because of that Gregory theory, that's messed up. That's messed up. I think that's what freaks me out more. The fact that just seeing, like, any sort of human element in the animatronics. I think that's why I gotta mention this. I told my sister this. That's why I never found. Oh shoot. That's why when I watched the FNAF movie, I didn't find animatronics to be scary when they were going rogue, when they're doing like crazy stuff. Cause when they did crazy stuff, their eyes glowed yellow, and it just wasn't intimidating. What freaked me out, I guess, was just the fact that their eyes were white, and it somewhat moved like normal people. That was way before the Gregory theory. Oh gosh darn it. Okay, then that's really messed up. That's really messed up. Because that Gregory theory, I only heard recently. Because I started watching. I watched the FNAF theories just like a few months ago. So I'm sort of. So the Gregory theory is just fresh in my mind. And I might as well whip this out. Let's see if they're... And Taz was a Warner Brothers license that Monster Jam got 2005 to 2010. If I could find it. Here's the 2005 version. I might as well. And this is a solid truck. You're starting to go down the rabbit hole. Oh boy. Yeah, I didn't want to. Because I myself don't like to dive deep. I don't like diving deep into that. Not something I want to mess with. Especially given that I remember being in a bookstore, looking into the books for a little bit. I never bought any. I just looked at the books for a few pages. I'm like, is this about a pizza place anymore? Like, Are we still in a pizza place? What the what? Yeah, Taz. I love this truck because nice and simple, you know? Because Monster Jam nowadays, they go overboard making their own, like, truck bodies that are completely 3D. And it just messes with the design. But Taz is a perfect blend of just, you know, whatever is going on in front, mixed with the pickup truck in the back. That's what makes El Toro Loco just one of the most iconic trucks. Because it's got the bull in the front half, and it's just a truck bit. There's literally a story where a guy gets from Faz Goo. What? What the? A guy getting it? Like a guy. Like red versus blue stuff. Actually, wait, you wouldn't know what that show is. Never mind. But like, oh. But that's rough. Oh, come on. That's messed up. I know. How is that a thing? I get, like, rah. I'm never trying to scare kids, but why would they go that far? I thought it was child horror. Oh, Lord. I might make this a... Oh, boy. Oh, did I break it? Okay. Never mind. It's good. This St. Louis course. I never saw the freestyle event for this one. I gotta look in the archives, but this freestyle must have been awesome, because this has to be the coolest St. Louis track of all time. Doing slap weight. Uh-oh. I broke something in the back, probably. These trucks break easily. Uh-oh. Oh, the front drive shaft's broken. There's also a story where kid gets a baking kit from... A baking kit? That's odd. And the bib gets bigger and bigger. What the... Okay, why? When did FNAF turn into Saw? That sounds like a Saw... That sounds like a Saw contraption. And, yeah, oh, okay, flipped it over. Yeah, front's not working anymore. I don't know, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't dive deep into the books. Even from the pages I saw, I'm like, nah. We're not even in the pizzeria anymore. What's going on? Whatever point Scott's trying to make, it's like, dude. What the heck? Oh, this one's iconic as well. If you know about the Mutant Ninja Turtles. See, this is a fully done 3 body done right. The only real good stories are like Into the Pit and Fetch. Oh. I wonder if I heard about that one. I don't know if I heard of that one. Yeah, I'm not sure. Alright. Here is the Ninja Turtle. From 2003 to 2012, I think. And this is based on the 2003 show, which I didn't watch the 2003 cartoon show. I grew up on the 2012 one, which is 3D. Then I've seen this one before. Yeah, this would be easily recognizable. Which, by the way, Moss Jam, like for the toys, they did have all 4 turtles, but in real life, they pretty much only ran the Raphael one. Actually, no, there was a Michelangelo one they ran, but like it was never televised. And because and it was like 2005 too, so like when things weren't televised, all you have is like pictures. And a lot of the pictures would be pretty scarce, and a lot of them are kind of terrible. So there's probably not any good pictures of like the Michelangelo truck IRL. This was awesome. I think I got a Leonardo one, but that's like a more recent monster truck toy made by Hot Wheels, which Hot Wheels doesn't make the Monster Jam toys anymore. That's a whole mess in itself. I can't even dive deep into. But just to know, Hot Wheels used to make the toys for Monster Jam, and the back broke. Yeah, Hot Wheels used to make toys for Monster Jam, which seems like the perfect match. You know, because Hot Wheels is like basically the biggest, basically the biggest company when it comes to making like 1/64 scale toy cars. Have to go now. Hope you got NR fix. I really hope, yeah, same here. I hope it does, but I don't have faith at this point. I'll try again at some point. I'm just not sure. I'm really not sure. So yeah, see you around, Tay. Pretty cool. So yeah, might as well end the stream now. Just to know, tomorrow's stream might just be NR showing you some stuff. Might be, I don't know, might be fun. Not sure I'd be interested, but I don't know. Might as well. I gotta do something. So yeah, see ya, Tay. See ya, Tay. I'm gonna end it here. Oh, it got stuck. Yikes. Alright, that's it. Yeah, see ya.